Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be working on our first cutting of Timothy hay. It was mowed 2 days ago by Dad, and we've been tedding it. Now today is finally baling day, and we're going to get rolling here. We'll start out by giving this hay one last ted and see where the day goes. We've got the tedder up and firing now here in the field. One thing about this Timothy hay is with this first cutting, it's just carrying so much pollen to the point where it's unbearable for me pretty much. So I have to wear this mask with me. There's going to be no chance of me mowing this field a couple days ago because the pollen would just be insufferable in that open cab tractor. And I've had some pretty rough allergic reactions before, so even in this cab tractor I have to take all the necessary precautions, and sometimes these masks help and sometimes they don't. So much of the pollen that you see in this Timothy hay that you wouldn't otherwise see in stuff we've made before like alfalfa is that the pollen gets concentrated in the head of the plant, whereas alfalfa just has leaves. So it has been especially hot and dry here in May and June so far in this part of the country, and it is just a frenzy of pollen, so can't take any chances. Like I said, we're tedding this field, so the objective is when we're doing this for dry hay production is just to fluff the hay up as much as we can, get airs in every crevice possible, and this helps reduce the drying time necessary before baling. With this, as opposed to like a chopped silage, it needs to get especially dry. This tedding is about as easy as the job comes out in the field, fortunately. All you have to do is make sure you pass over everything and don't hit anything, and it's really as easy as that. Here at this end of the field, you can really see the difference once you've gone over it with the tedder. Off here to the left was this pass that we just tedded, and you can see how much fluffier and how much more it stands up, and right in front of me, not so much. You can ted a hay like this as often as you want. This will be the third day it's been on the ground. It was mowed 2 days ago, and so we've tedded it at least once each day. You can start as soon as it comes out of the mower and it's been mowed down in the field, and just go over it a number of times to speed up that drying process. We're on our last pass for this field now. Some of this stuff out here in front looks a little lighter. Well, this isn't Timothy, this is an adjacent waterway we have kind of down here at this bottom between this Timothy and alfalfa field, so we just mowed it all together. Alright, now we're ready to take this tedder in. We're going to unhook and then hook this tractor up to the single rake. Get ready for the afternoon. Raking this first cut in Timothy is actually a bit of a challenge. You can even see where on this last windrow here, it got so choked up that some of the hay was flying back over out of place. And I've been trying my best here, and when I go back and do the second round of each windrow to finish it up, I'm not even using the full width there. I'll run my tire on the opposite side of the windrow and have the tractor go straight down that first pass of the windrow, and even then it's becoming too much for the rake. I've had to stop and cut off the PTO and back up because I've been getting some hay caught under. So the downside to having this first cutting come in so heavy, even, you know, for a year like this isn't even what we would consider to be a, you know, bumper crop yield by any means, relative to first cut in Timothy. But man, it makes you work on that rake. All right, here's my last pass for this field. Now I'm gonna go do a couple waterways that we have to get taken care of, and Dad'll finish the rest in this field. Alright guys, we're a little later into the afternoon now. We're wrapping up milking as we speak. I'm headed out to the field and we're going to start loading some of these Timothy bales. Dad's getting the last of the bales put away, so that'll wrap things up on our first cut in Timothy. Now I'd like to take a few minutes to show everyone a project of ours that we got complete this spring. This is our wooden bank barn, and in the bottom we used to run heifers around, and those facilities become obsolete, but we still have plenty of hay and straw storage up top. We noticed the condition of the barn was deteriorating. Nothing wrong necessarily, but just, you know, a wooden barn that was showing its age. And so we had a crew come in and wrap this barn in metal, and we're really proud with how it turned out. I'll take you guys the whole way around and show you some other projects off to the side here. Now down this way is our, what we call our small heifer barnyard. These are heifers that are aged about 9 to 15 months, and the crew came in and did a tremendous job fixing this barn up. There's a number of differences that I'll walk you guys through. Starting here on this end, this barn used to go the whole way across in blocks, and now they laid a stopping wall and concrete here that when we're scraping up manure will be incredibly useful coming in from this side, having somewhere to go up against, because in the past I've had some videos where I've spread manure out of this barn. You have to be real delicate on the end. Some of the blocks were, you know, starting to come loose, so incredible that we will be able to push manure up with ease. Opening up this wall here, you know, there used to be an opening, but we had a door and it was just kind of all the way over and tied on. Now this is going to improve airflow. In the colder months we can slide this door over and lock things up if we need to. Just going to make the calves environment a lot more attractive. Coming around to the front side of the barn now, there is the new roof job that was on here. Before we had circular trusses. Now we have a pointed truss done in metal over there. And let's get a look from over here. You can see some concrete work redone and new wood support beams for the truss. The thing that I'm most excited about is this barn actually got a little bit bigger, a little bit of addition by subtraction. Right through here on the far right third used to be an old bull breeding pen back in the day, and those facilities have been obsolete since, you know, since I was born. So now we're able to extend this barn about another third. Should be a more even distribution of manure. I hope to keep the cows a little cleaner and ultimately reduce stocking density in this group. This is a group by the time they get on the older end of this barnyard, they are getting bred for the first time, and anything that can help with conception when it comes to a little bit more spread out environment is a good thing for these heifers. So you can see the backside of the bank barn comes over here, and that was all wrapped as well. The crew did an outstanding job, and we couldn't be more pleased with how this turned out.